I don't know about the double tap or serial either, Sephirim. I think rapid targeting's still fine. On like a low mobility sharpshooter who's not going to be death from above. Rapid targeting seems like the obvious choice. Serial kills more than 5 to 6 guys, right? Usually. They're very different perks. I think double tap's better in a very, very lengthy engagement, and serial's better in like an extremely light mission, probably. I don't know. I want to try out double tap because I think that it's fairly easy to delay combat with like sting grenades and stuff like that. Maybe it isn't as much in the late game though. It is through mid game.
Heading to that location.
Maybe it isn't in late game. Maybe you do need serial.
Over here.
Does double tap let you Kubi carry?
Moving. Move into designated position. Position confirmed. Verstanden.
I think I probably like double tap.
Copy that.
In general.
Looks like hostiles over here.
Ah, we're surrounded by drones. That's awesome. Okay. The objective is hackable from here pretty easily. There is a wall here, but there's also a propane tank we can blow up with a grenade. Or two.
On my way.
Boobity boobity boo.
Okay.
The latest hit single from La La Land. Why is the bus so tiny and why does it have a ladder? So you can climb on top of it easily. I don't see why this is confusing. So that you can get the rest of the people who want to ride onto the bus. Easy game.
On the move. Orders confirmed. On the move. Heading to that location.
It's amazing how much less motivated I am to make more video series at the end of the stream versus at the beginning. I'm still not even like finishing this stream. But like before the stream I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and this and this. And then right now I'm like, I'm going to eat dinner and watch something on Netflix. Probably food will help.
Closing on target position now. Heading there now.
Didn't really have lunch today. Had a late breakfast.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Looks like we found a pretty nice big dead spot in this map.
Rolling.
Why does it have 2 ladders? Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable question. I agree. So, I mean, I don't see why we don't just throw back right now.
Moving out.
You little shits. Still, though, like, if anything pulls into us, there's a propane tank there. There's a gas station here.
Moving to position. Moving to designated position.
I don't remember where my specialist can hack from. Probably there or something.
Bring in the evac.
I'm sure it will work.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Heading there now. Klingt machbar. Rolling out.
I actually actively don't want to be on Overwatch this turn because I don't want a drone to patrol in, get overwatched against, and then cause the snake pod yellow alert patrol into us and kill us. That would be subpar.
Heading out.
Does this work? Yeah, looks fine.
No problem, boss.
Now that we're in actual cover,
Schon
put together a good number of Overwatches, I think it's fine to Overwatch.
I'm on it.
None of those do anything.
Great.
How is Advent evil? They use green energy. Is green energy... Do they use green energy? Based on this, why is there a propane tank sitting next to it then? Is propane green energy? Maybe it is. Okay, it's go time. This is gonna yellow alert the gunner pod into us quite likely too. We shot the wall of that building a lot. Good work, team. A ranger, maybe? A specialist, grenadier, gunner.
Und weiter geht's.
Seven, 8. This works.
On your order.
Just put me in light cover, but I will have Sentinel Overwatch defending. Cannon maybe as well. So
Roger that.
guess I go there and try to kill. The guy's not dead, is he?
Fire in the hole.
Just stopped being able to lean out because the cover was removed. Alright, loot destroyed, no big deal. I wish that Seth Rogen was in a slightly safer place, but actually this heavy cover tile here sort of defends us. Kevins! Thanks for the follow to the stream.
Good to go.
Alright.
On Overwatch.
Drone. About half the drone.
They hit the plate.
There isn't a drone. There wasn't a drone. Never mind.
Terminated.
False alarm.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
The gunner pod apparently. The gunner pod decided that it didn't actually need to do anything. On the other hand, I can't hack from inside the evac zone, so yeah, this is gonna be weird. So we'll just hack from here, that's okay.
Eyes on the target.
That's my bad.
Infiltrate their system.
We're at what? 8 rebels? Must even 9? give us 2 more. And then the jailbreak makes the haven full. If we prioritize that hack. That.
We've got access. Feuerschutz.
Maybe the gunner pod decided it was going to flank us or something.
Line. Back online.
Whatever decided it never showed up.
I'm going. Natürlich. Got it.
Don't see any reason to stick around.
Tired of waiting around.
Way too
Moving to
dangerous
position.
to go for loot here compared to the value of our soldiers just staying healthy and not being wounded. There was 1 drone and a pod of 3 guys. And I had 5 ridiculously lethal XCOM soldiers with full consumables though. I'm very proud of that. Very proud of that. We made it out alive without needless loss of life. Did they ever fix the to-hit critical hit chance in XCOM 2? I don't know what that means. Aliens are just trying to bait your soldiers into becoming a chrysalid's lunch. I don't know what some of this is all about.
After a mission like that, spirits are going to be high around here. We might have to resupply the bar.
With 71 aim, that's a lot of aim. I think I like fortify so that I can feel good about shooting. And I have 16 mobility as well, so this technical can use a rifle. I'll feel pretty good about that too. I might go biggest booms here early in the game to get a little bit more power on my rockets. With this guy, I like to fortify so that I can like post up in heavy cover and feel invincible without having to hunker. A single roll with bands for hit crit. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know if that's been changed in vanilla. It is much different in Long War 2, though. Yeah, I don't know how vanilla handles that these days. Seth Rogen. Combatives is tempting here. Center Mass and Grazing Fire are both also tempting. I'm getting toward the part in the game where combatives starts to get pretty exciting. Mutons are showing up soon. Stem Lancers are already here. I have 7 health. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try out combatives because Stun Lancers, I believe, prioritize your higher health soldiers. We're at 104 intel. There are no rookies yet. We have Avenger Power. It's a very nice scan site. Maybe someday I'll even have an engineer. Let's go over to East Africa. I endorse thinking that single die roll for a hit, crit, etc. is pretty stupid for what it's worth. I'm on board. On board with that claim. We're already up to Liberation 2 and could actually play that. Like, I could pretty reasonably beat that and get an engineer. I have 30 intel to boost it with. I also found Liberation 1 in Brazil, and I could play that instead. I would also boost the Liberation 1, but it would give me an intel reward, so I'd still have intel around for boosting more. Either way, it's going to be like technical specialist, shinobi. Where are all my shinobis? Got them all killed, didn't I? Infiltrating, gravely wounded. Okay, so 2 of them are just infiltrating right now. Still, a 73 aim shinobi is pretty decent, even without Blade Master. Running Bullseye, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So I can go technical with Fortify, Shinobi, very high mobility Ranger, a Grenadier, or this Grenadier maybe, Specialist with Sentinel. It's a really strong team. I think I prefer the Lig 1 in New Brazil. We're going to be boosting either of them, and I value the 27 intel a little bit more than getting Liberation 2 done, which is already strength 3 at the moment. Engineer is exciting, but I can buy one from the black market at worst. I only need one. Like, you don't need a ton of engineers. Couldn't beat the campaign with one engineer and researching some basic researches. Or basic engineering, or whatever they're called. Whatever the project is that gives you an invisible engineer. Is that the team? No, I was going with a Shinobi over a Gunner. Shinobi Ranger, Grenadier, Specialist, Technical. Is the Grenadier really better than a Gunner? Doesn't seem like it. What does this leave me with? Sharpshooter, Grenadier, Grenadier, Ranger. Okay, I should bring a Grenadier just because I should put a Grenadier on a mission. I put all the weapon upgrades on the team, which is in Africa at the moment. Got a scope, stock, and laser sight. We should save a laser sight for an assault. Put the scope on our Ranger, probably? Even though he has Ever Vigilant, he'll be taking regular shots a decent amount. No flesh gunners yet, no AWC even. An invisible engineer would be great for stealth missions. Can't interact with objectives though, so I'm not sure how valuable that actually would be. Stock in a laser sight. Yeah, I'll just save the laser sight for an assault. I assume that at some point I'll have an assault who's alive. Superior conditioning plus 3 hit points? Wow. Wow. Put that on the Ranger we're trying to keep alive. But a Ranger is like a damage class. I think the Technical is probably a better place for it. Be fine on a Shinobi too. Nice defense. 71 aim, 16 mobility, 2 defense, no dodge. I wish I could see AWCs as I made this decision. This is a very nice PCS, but I'm pretty comfortable putting it on this Technical. Technicals don't scale as well as other classes in the late game, but I mean, you can hunker tank with anything, and the Technical with Fortify already is gonna do a great job of it. This Ranger is a damage class. Other Rangers might not be, but this one certainly is.
Ranger deployed.
Oh, so all my weapon mods are on this jailbreak, actually. Do we... I don't understand. Where are the rest of my soldiers? I have an assault who's a Haven advisor at the moment. That's one of the problems. Do we flip to recruit? I think we have to flip to recruit somewhere. Like, I need to recruit some rookies. Let's flip to recruit here. Get up to 13 rebels. Hopefully get a rendezvous at some point. I could buy a soldier at the black market. It seems expensive. Seems like there are other things to worry about buying. Let's make contact here. Yeah, I've only contacted one rookie for the entire campaign. I've gotten no other soldier income. So even though I've suffered no deaths, it's still a pretty shallow barracks right now. Go to laser weapons, 11 dates. Okay, so the Hidden Dark event was nerfing supply. That's fine. That's not a thing we care about right now. The jailbreak again. What on earth are these jailbreaks this campaign? Does this one have a rookie in it? Rebel, 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 rebel. So I've received 13 rebels from jailbreaks. It's currently April 8th.
New regional contacts located.
I accept. This region has strength 4. I think a UFO dropped in East Africa, probably. I could look for a troop column. I think I just won't bother. I think I'll just go full recruit here, and that's where we'll contact some rebels at some point. I might just hide. Let's just hide in West Africa for a little bit and let vigilance drop. Note that it instantly dropped to 3. I think that there's definitely something wrong there. Wait, okay. If I hide here... I'm close to certain that there's a bucket for vigilance dropping, and when you flip to hide, or the mechanic might be slightly different, but basically what's happening is that when you flip to hide, it changes how long it will take for vigilance to drop, and it applies to the time that's already passed. So sometimes you can flip to hiding and then like instantly flip back, and you'll lower vigilance by 1. Yo, Gla, how you doing? It's sort of a big deal. It means that you should flip your havens to hide for a second and then back again over and over and over and over again if you want to reduce vigilance on the strategic layer. Like every day or so, you should just flip every haven to hiding and then back. My specialists are infiltrating or wounded. Jailbreak's still way away, so this is going to be jailbreak with no specialist. I should get one of the Haven advisors out, though. That's a sharpshooter. That's my corporal assault, and I don't know who that is. Grab the corporal assault. For now, I'm going to put Eisenfaust in West Asia. Oh, Galley! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So this is our 5. Not too bad. Get to over-infiltrate a little. It's actually an extremely light schedule in a strength 3 region. I don't know how that works exactly. I don't know if maybe there are some extra scary pods to make up for it. I'm gonna go laser sight, Savo. Remy with the lightning reflexes really complements him nicely. We get to have this assault is fully kitted out for damage, but still get to move around a lot really quickly. I think that's an okay loadout for Sparky. This is fine for Seth Rogen. And our Ranger's doing okay as well. Team's a little slow and is currently completely missing an SMG. So let's go SMG and Sparky. Also,
I'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture
start
anything we need
nanoscaling.
in no time.
I have lots of frags on the Grenadier. Anytime that I need a frag grenade on like something that will explode or something like that, the Grenadier can do that for me, and the rest of the team can be kitted out with lots of hit points so that they don't die. Makes sense to me. Yazoo. Plot thickens. Oh wait, so we can do an extremely light smash and grab after this jailbreak, I guess. Center Mass, April 9th. Fuck my life. Why? Why? Boosting the workstation hack. Back to this scan site for a sec, I suppose. Chat has finally chilled out enough that I can read it all. Thank you for that, guys. Play the jailbreak now, I suppose, and then start infiltrating the smash and grab. New Brazil's at strength 1, so there's no harm doing things that way. Should you just restart your campaign if Van Dorn is dead? You know, I didn't know he could die. I've never been in that situation, and I don't know what to tell you.